What's up, everyone? It's your boy Stump, and I decided to bite the bullet and just delete all those videos. It was mostly just the raw footage and the edited videos that had the most data that was clogging up my hard drive, so I just decided to get rid of them. So that way I can make room for more videos for you guys to watch and for you to get good with. And speaking of getting good, today we're going to be going over the map Soar. We're going to be going over the map layout, the different angles on the bomb sites that you'll find, and also some attack strategies for the breach, as well as some counters for the coalition. And without further ado, let's get into the map layout. So this is the map Soar, and the reason you need to know the map layout is because this is the only information that you know, that both sides also know. The only thing you don't know are where the enemy is positioning itself. And going over the map layout will give you an idea of where you will be running into the enemy team. And the way that we've been doing it for the past couple of strategy videos is by classifying each area as each team's own territory. For example, the coalition spawn and A site are all a part of the coalition territory. That also means the breach spawn is the breach's own territory as well. And the areas where both teams will meet each other or where they'll be having the most gunfights are called hostile territories. This is where you'll make first contact with the enemy team. So for hostile territories, you have right here on ramp. You also have right around here in this diner area. And you also have this pool area right here. And by knowing where each team's first territory is at, or their spawn territory, and knowing where the hostile territory is, you can then map out where the rest of each team's territories are at. And typically, coalition territory will be right around the coalition spawn, like this. And then we just separate it into different sections like this. So you got top of ramp right here. You got this car area right here in the mid. You also have this cafe area right here. You also have B site right here as well. And you also have a long or a short. I don't know what do we call this area right here outside a pool? Is this outside a pool? Because this is also outside a pool. We'll call this short A for now. This is top of ramp. This is car. And then that means for the breach, this area right here, umbrellas, is breach territory. This area right here, the mid area, is also breach territory. And that's about it for the breach. The breach don't really have many territories, but one thing you need to know when going over the map layout is that the breach have to go through hostile territories in order to get to the bomb site. The coalition, if they're smart enough, they'll hold the hostile territories from their own territories. Now, something that I haven't mentioned in previous videos like this is what I call hostile takeover. Meaning, so let's say a coalition member is playing right here outside of pool. If he goes down to the breach pushing here, and if he's the only coalition player playing this area, that means this entire area is now hostile territory, and it should be treated as such. So instead of pushing directly into that spot there and end up getting yourself taken out, you should hold either this area or haul back into this area right here to try and stop the breach from pushing into this area. Same thing over here. If there is one coalition member playing here and he gets taken out, then this area would then turn into hostile territory. Hence the name hostile takeover. And you guys are probably asking, but what if they don't actually push through? What if they go backwards? What if they tactically retreat? Hey, one thing at a time here. Besides, they're undeveloping their bishop. Anyway, so that's it for the whoops. So that's it for the map layout. Now let's get into the different angles you will find on the bomb sites. All right, so when we're talking about the different angles on each bomb site, we're talking about two different types of angles you will see anywhere on any map. And those are exposed angles and blind angles. Exposed angles are angles where you are exposing yourself to the hostile territory from the coalition territory. So let's say you have a player right here and he's looking into this mid area right here. That would be an exposed angle. Same for this back table spot right here on B site. He'll also be looking right here to this area as well. That is an exposed angle. A blind angle is an angle where you're still holding the entryway to the hostile territory, but you can't see into the hostile territory, which is like a camping spot. So right in this area right here, you've got one blind angle right here looking out here. You also have another one right here out this way. You also have another one here and another one here. B-site is full of a lot of blind angles, so you got to watch out for that. Now for exposed angles, there are two different types of exposed angles: strong exposed angles and weak exposed angles. Strong exposed angles are classified as having a decent amount of cover, it minimizes your profile, and it keeps you at a headshot level. And as we've discussed in previous videos, you only need 2 out of the 3 qualifications to actually be considered a strong exposed angle. If it does not have 2 or more of these qualifications, even if it just has 1, it is considered a weak exposed angle until that definition decides to change. So this angle right here that we've explored earlier and this angle right here that we've also discussed are both strong exposed angles, because this one gives you a good amount of cover and it also minimizes your profile, meaning it's harder for the other players to hit you. Same with this one, except this one has much more advantage than this one because you can hide behind decent cover right here by just moving this way. This guy, if you try and hide behind here, you can still get wall banged because that wall right there is wall bangable. In fact, I'm pretty sure this wall right here, and this wall right here, all on B-site are all wall bangable. You also got the one back here. That's also another blind angle as well. But anyways, we have one more type of angle we need to discuss, and that is called a dynamic angle. After going over some of the strats, there is a couple of positions where you were able to hold 2 different angles at the same time. And that is right here on these stairs between mid, car, and a short. So this player right here can hold pool from this angle, but if push comes to shove, the breacher pushing up here, then he could swap around and hold this angle right here to hold these stairs right here from top of ramp. And that's not the only one. There's also another one right here where you can hold this spot right here, holding these stairs, or if they decide to go a ramp again, you could also hold this angle right here or this angle right here, holding this spot right here. So a dynamic angle is a position where you can hold 2 angles at the same time, and both of these examples here are strong exposed angles. And the one thing you need to remember out of all this is that strong exposed angles are the best angles to hold, regardless of what map you're playing on. So you will see a lot of top tier players playing these positions because these are the best angles to be holding. So now that we've gone over the angles, let's hop in game and explore these attack strategies for the breach. So we're going to go ahead and start with A site first, and the first thing you need to know is that the first hostile territory you run into is right here on pool, which if the coalition are being stupid and push up, or they're being smart and trying to catch you off guard and push up, either way works, you're going to end up having a hard time trying to push out in the pool. All right, so how we're going to go about this is we're going to have a 5-man stack. Now, the way you figure out what order you're in a 5-man stack is look at the scoreboard. If you're top fragging, you're first man or point man, and it goes in descending order. And 5th man will be considered the last man. So point man is going to be in charge of clearing out the hostile territories and also clearing out the different angles right off the bat. So as you all are running to A site on the right side towards pool, first man is going to throw this flash right off this angled wall. I'm gonna blind him. This will stop anybody from pushing up. It'll also potentially blind any players holding this position right here. So that way you all can push out here. Point man is going to look here to see if there is a player playing here, and they'll move on from there. Second man, after the first man clears out this area, he's going to fall in here and is going to throw a flash over this wall. This will blind anybody who is playing stairs here, or anybody who fell back, who got blinded by this spot, or anybody playing right here on these stairs. So after point man clears all this out, going from here to here, and then checking this corner here, he's going to come look at this angle here. He's going to check the bottom angle here, see if anybody's there. And second, third, and fourth man are going to be falling behind. 5th man will be holding this until the clear pool. After the clear pool, he's going to push up behind, following. So after all that's cleared out, point man is then going to throw a smoke right at this wall. So that way, these spots right here can't see into a short here. So if you got a player playing car, he's going to have a hard time trying to pick out these spots. And also the player playing this tree here, he's not going to be able to see anyone pass it through. So now, as your team is pushing up into A site, point man will be first clearing the bomb site first. He'll first check here, because I've been caught off guard by players playing this spot. So you always want to check here first. Next, you're going to position yourself to line up with this angle here. If anybody was playing ramp and they're holding this spot here, then point man is going to push, see if anybody's holding this blind angle here, and he's going to keep continuing pushing up like this. And he's going to check this corner here, see if anyone's peeking out. Then he's going to check car. Then he's going to check this angle here, and he's going to keep sweeping until he gets to here. Then he's going to reposition, taking this angle out here, looking for this blind angle, looking for these off angles here. Anybody holding these spots will be cleared out, and this is where point man is going to hold. Second man, as point man is clearing out the car over here, he's going to have his crosshair trained right here on this area here, and as point man is pushing through, second man is going to hold this angle, and he's going to wrap around, checking this spot right here. See if there's any players lurking right here, and then he's going to come and hold this spot right here. Third man will then hold up right here. Fourth man will then follow in with the bomb, most likely planting either right here or out in the open here so the coalition can't defuse the bomb behind cover. And then fifth man will be holding this position back here, looking for any players pushing from behind from pool or anyone trying to push around behind stairs. All right, one more time for the people in the back. Let's go over one more time so it's fresh in your head. So point man is going to be first flashing this angle right here, hitting this spot right here, blinding anyone playing that sneaky angle there. Then he's going to push out, check it, and hold it, see if anyone tries to push up. Second man will fall in and then throw the flash over this wall, doesn't matter where, just as long as it flashes out in this area right here. The point man, along with second, third, and fourth man, the bomb carrier, are going to be pushing up through pool, checking all these different angles here. Point man will check this angle right here and check these angles, see if anyone's still hiding there. Second, third, fourth man will also follow. Fifth man will be holding this angle right here just in case any coalition players decide to push up from behind. And as they clear pool, fifth man will then follow in behind. After they clear pool, point man is going to throw this smoke grenade right here to allow them to pass through short A to be able to pass into this area of A site right here. And then once here, point man is going to check this angle first. Then he's going to swing to this angle. Then he's going to check this blind angle. Then follow up with this angle right here. He will then continue checking these angles right here, checking here, and then readjust to check these angles right here. He will then check this blind angle and then these back angles right here and then hold this position. Second man, as point man is checking those angles right here, will keep his crosshair trained right here to keep him covered. And then as first man is making his way there, second man is going to check these angles again, and he's going to keep pushing up, checking these angles as well, and he's going to hold this angle right here. Third man will sit right here, checking this angle right here, making sure no one else will push up. Fifth man will be sitting in the back right here, checking if anyone's still pushing up from pool. And the fourth man will come either in the middle right here, or what I preferably like to do is sit in this corner and plant the bomb just like that. But that is just for the pool side. You also have this ramp side that you can also take as well. However, ramp can also be used to be taking B site, but we're just going to be going over the ramp to A site. And we're going to be doing the same thing we did before. We're going to have a 5-man stack, point man leading the charge. So point man is going to run through here and he's going to throw a flashbang over this building here. It'll flash anybody trying to get the top of ramp, and everybody's going to follow in along here. The point man is going to throw this smoke right here to smoke off reception. I originally called this Z because I had no idea what this was called, but this is called reception now. So point man will smoke off reception, and everybody will be following in behind point man. Second, third, fourth man, who is the bomb carrier. Fifth man will be sitting right here holding this angle to see if anyone's still pushing up from mid. Now point man is going to come up here and he's going to check this angle right here. He's first going to check this post right here. Then he's going to check the left side of the post. Then he's going to check the plant. Then he's going to check this tree right here. And then he's going to make his way over, see if anyone's camping this spot right here, while this is obviously still smoked. Then they're going to make their way all the way around, second, third, and fourth man behind point man. And point man is going to check this angle right here. This angle can be used to throw off the breach if they're not paying attention, because what sometimes the breach will do is they'll be more focused on this dynamic angle right here that can be a possibility. So instead of checking here first, breach will tend to check here as well. But if the breach are skilled enough, they will check this area first. So after the point man checks this, he's then going to use his angle to his advantage right here, and he's going to check this spot right here. And if there is a player right here, he'll swing out, and if he's not, he'll just continue on. He'll check the car, and then he'll check this wall right here if any player is trying to play this position here. And now the hardest angle to clear for the breach right here is going to be these two angles right here. This one and this one, because they are perpendicular angles. So what Point Man needs to do is he needs to check this first right here. Because if a coalition player is sitting right here, he'll be able to be spotted. Or if he's playing right here, he'll be able to be spotted. Even if he's playing up close like this, he'll still be spotted. And then Point Man will then swing across and then check this. Second man will be holding this for Point Man. So if he is peeking this and he does get spotted, second man will be here to pick him up. Now after Point Man clears this angle right here, he's going to sweep in and he's going to check this angle first. Then he's going to check this corner and then he's going to sweep out. Check here, and then he's going to check right here. And second, third, fourth man are going to be falling behind. And Point Man is then going to check this spot first, right here. He's going to check this sliver first, and then he's going to check right here, these corners right here. And after he's done clearing these, he's going to go to check car again, and then he's going to push across and then hold this spot right here. Second and third man are going to fall behind Point Man. They're going to be holding this angle while Point Man is checking these other angles right here. And once that's the case, second man is then going to push out and recheck this angle again and then hold this position right here. Third man will also check this corner right here, but he's going to push up close and hold it right here. Fourth man will come in behind third man and he's going to plant the bomb right here in this corner again. And then fifth man, after they clear top of ramp, almost forgot about this guy, he's going to then push up behind and then recheck reception. After the smoke clears, he's going to want to check reception to make sure that no one's trying to push up. And then he's going to fall back again. As they're clearing A site, the fifth man will fall behind here and then hold this position like this. All right, one more time, but at combat speed. So, Point Man is going to throw the flash over this building here to blind anybody pushing up top of ramp. Then he's going to push up, throw this smoke grenade right here, blocking off reception. Then once he gets to about here, he's going to check the right side of this pole, then the left side, then the plant. Then he's going to push up, check this spot on this planter. And he's going to push in, checking the back of top of ramp. Second, third, and fourth man are going to fall behind. Fifth man will be holding this, and after they clear top of ramp, fifth man will then push up behind, checking reception again as the smoke is clearing. So that way, if anybody is hiding reception, he'll be able to pick them off. As Point Man is clearing the stairs to top of ramp, he's going to check this angle right here onto A site. Then he's going to push up, and then check this dynamic angle right here for car. Then he's going to check this angle right here as well. Then he's going to swing, check this angle here. Then he's going to sweep, check this angle, and he's going to push up into here. As Point Man is clearing this angle, second man will be holding this spot right here, checking to see if anyone will be pushing up. And then after Point Man clears this angle, he's then free to push up, holding this as well. Third man will also be pushing up like this, as well as fourth man holding this angle as they're pushing in. Fifth man will also be following behind right here, following them into A site. Point Man, as he's coming into A site, he's going to check this angle right here, and then clear this corner. Then he's going to sweep to this angle right here, followed by this angle right here on the other side of A site. Then he's going to come in, and he's going to hold up until he gets to about here. Then he's going to check this sliver right here, and then he's going to check these two corners right here, and then switch over to checking car. Once he's done checking that, he's going to come over here and check pool, and then if there's nobody pool, he's going to hold this angle. Second man is going to follow behind Point Man. He's going to be checking these angles again if Point Man didn't see anybody, and he's going to hold right here by car. Third man is going to push up, holding this sliver right here, and he's going to hold this angle like so. Fifth man, as everyone is pushing into A site, will be right behind, holding the stairs to top of ramp like this. Fourth man, the bomb carrier, is going to fall behind third man, and he's going to plant the bomb right behind this box.
Bomb has been planted.
And now for the tricky part, trying to get to B site from mid. Now, this could be either the easiest take to have or the hardest take to have, because if you don't have utility, it's not going to work. So Point Man is going to be responsible for clearing the majority of the diner and the entrance to B site. He's going to need a smoke and a flash to do so. Now, one thing that I did not mention when going over clearing the angles is that this angle right here and this angle right here all have one big weakness. This wall. You can't see this side of the wall when holding either of these angles. More so for this angle right here than this one. You can still see the entire entrance from the tables here. So we're going to be using this wall to our advantage to be able to push up and be able to get into B site relatively easily. So the first thing we're going to do, Point Man, is he's going to throw this flash right here. Now this flash will be landing right here, and it's going to be blinding this angle and the table angle on B site.
Flash out!
Blinded, blinded, and pretty much everybody in these cubbies here are also blinded. Then immediately after that, he's going to throw a smoke grenade in this general direction right here, just to block off this entryway into here. It doesn't need to be too high, otherwise it's going to end up hitting the wall more so, and then you'll be exposed from mid-stairs there. Alright, so one more time, flash here. After the flash goes off, throw the smoke. Then after the flash goes off, he's going to clear all of this at once. He's also going to need to clear all these cubbies at the same time as he's pushing into diner. And now the order for Point Man to clear these cubbies goes as such. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, the cubbies to clear in order are 1, 2, 3, 4. After he's done clearing these cubbies, he's then going to clear this blind angle right here. Second man, third man, and fourth man are going to be pushing in as Point Man is clearing these angles, holding B entrance. Fifth man will be in the back, holding this angle right here. And as first through fourth man are clearing diner, fifth man is then going to push up and then check this spot, and then he's going to fall in behind them. Now as they're pushing into A site, Point Man is going to check this back angle right here, see if anybody is holding this. Then he's going to check here. And then he's going to check this angle right here. It's a bit of an awkward angle because you'd expect it to be at a steeper angle, but it's actually very shallow right here. Then he's going to swing and check this ninja angle right here. Then he's going to come around and then check the reception entrance right here. Then he's going to check bar and also be checking this spot right here. And then he's going to post up right here. Second man will follow first man in, but instead he'll hold this angle right here in case anyone comes from reception. Third man will fall in behind second man, but he's also going to be holding this backstab angle right here. Fifth man, as everyone's getting on bomb site, will hold this angle right here, this blind angle, in case anyone does push up and take out third man, he'll be right here to catch him off guard. And then fourth man will then come in and then either plant the bomb right here or plant the bomb out in the open like this so the coalition doesn't have anywhere to take cover while defusing the bomb. All right, one more time at combat speed. Here we go. Point Man will throw this flash. As the flash goes off, he's then going to throw this smoke into here. Then he's going to check these cubbies in this order, as so, and then he's going to check this blind angle here. Second, third, and fourth man will be falling in behind, checking this angle right here. Second, third, and fourth man will be pushing up, holding this angle as first man is checking all of these angles here. Fifth man will be holding the flank, holding this door right here, and as they are clearing diner, he will then be pushing up. He'll also check this spot right here as well, and then push in behind them as well. Now for clearing site, Point Man is going to be checking this angle right here, see if anyone's holding it. Then he's going to check this wall right here, and then he's going to come in, check this shallow angle here, and he's going to wrap around, check reception, then he's going to check all of bar, and he's going to post up right here. Second man will follow Point Man behind, but he's going to be holding this reception angle right here. Third man will help check this area here, and then he'll turn around and then hold this angle right here. Fifth man, as everyone is checking B site, will then take up this angle right here to catch the other players off guard. And then fourth man with the bomb will come in and plant either here or by the wall there to secure the bomb site.
Bomb has been planted.
And just in the nick of time too, my battery's about to die. All right, so to recap, A site can be taken from two different directions, from pool and from ramp. And the player who's playing in the dynamic angles responsibility is to check pool and the entrance to top of ramp. B site can be easily defended by the coalition, but if they're not careful, there is a big weakness that can be exposed in diner, and that is that right side wall from the coalition's perspective. Now to counter this as the coalition, all you really need is a smoke on pool, a smoke in mid, and a smoke on ramp. That way their push can be delayed and you can get an idea on where the breach is heading. And now while the smoke in mid can be used for the coalition's advantage, it can also be used for the breach advantage as well. Because if the breach are pushing ramp, but they get stopped ramp, they can smoke mid and then push pool from there. And as far as pushing top ramp into A site, you could also throw a short smoke in that entrance area so you're able to push through into A site without having to check that blind angle on the right side. But you still have to check the car angle because that is still exposed from the top of ramp. Before I forget, I would like to thank Huntex for showing me these different strats for Soar. Most of these I did not come up with. These all came from her. She has been awesome showing me all these things so I can relay them back to you so you can use these in your games. And with that, that is how you play on Soar. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all learned something today. And if you made it this far, you might as well just hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and leave a like to show your support. And don't forget, I also post shorts throughout this week, so don't forget to check those out. And as always, stay safe. Bye-bye.